What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here. Welcome to the Minecon special episode of the Japan Time podcast for October 3rd, 2020. I'm your host, Rogers Base, and joining me this week, of course, we have my co-host, Shofu.
Pain.
We have Zeth.
What's up? Sorry, I was muted.
It's all good. We know you're choking on whatever you were smoking. Coast.
Nuts. I thought they was gonna say something else.
Bro, we cannot keep bringing up nuts, bro.
It's fine. Coast, welcome.
Hey, Nintendo gamers, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Be sure to like the video, subscribe for more Minecraft content.
Speaking of, I'm glad you mentioned that. Did you guys see that tweet earlier today from YouTube where they made some joke about like how the videos don't start until 15 minutes in and a bunch of people got really mad and they deleted the tweet?
They deleted it?
They deleted it. I was like, weak. It was funny.
That's facts, though. I saw it.
But I saw a bunch of people responding to it being like, that is so unbelievable that you would say that, YouTube, because the reason we stretch our videos out is for ad revenue because we're not seen in the algorithm. How dare you make fun of a problem?
They're good. They're right. They're right.
I mean, it's a true thing, but the way people were very, very upset about it. Just like people are upset that Fidel's on this podcast every week.
Damn.
The trance, bro. The segue.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
He's here.
Don't miss, bro. You don't fucking miss. I can't even intro myself after that. It's over.
Yes, that was perfect.
Go to McDareth. Go to McDareth.
I am. What's going on, McDareth? Welcome.
Hello. I don't know how to follow up any of this, but hey, I'm here.
You're all good. I'll follow you up by talking to Silent Doom. I'm gonna say by your spooky name. Now you're not going by Virum, you're going by Silent Doom for October. What's going on?
Yo, it's nice to be on a podcast, not at 2 a.m.
That's true. Yeah, we're doing this at 2 p.m. Pacific time this week, much earlier than normal, and on a weekend, no less. If you guys like it, please let us know, and we might change the schedule.
I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm playing this No More Heroes music in the background the entire podcast. Nobody can stop me.
Every song clapped anyway.
Mash that shit up with Marvin's room. Might as well.
What?
And even though Shofu's a little upset, and we'll talk about it regarding Travis as a Mii fighter, I know one person that is very, very happy about the new Mii fighter inclusions. That is our good buddy, former editor of Japan Time, now just friend of the show, Mr. Mike. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, how's it going?
Happy Bomberman Day to you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What did Adam say about Marvin's room? What are you talking about, man?
You know the song?
I just realized. No, it's okay. No.
Man, go back to choking on nuts.
Jesus. All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just died in Minecraft, bro.
All right. Since the last episode, a lot of stuff.
I just lost so much shit. Hold on. I need to actually grieve a little bit.
Bro. All right. New character got announced Wednesday. We got a tweet at 7 a.m. saying that Thursday at 7 a.m. we were going to get the reveal of a brand new Smash Bros. Character. Everybody speculated who's it going to be. We all wake up bright and early on Thursday. We see this trailer. Now, initially, before we get to the character, how did you guys know, or when did you know, that the character in the trailer was the character in the trailer?
When he broke the first block.
Yeah, when he broke the block.
I don't play Minecraft every day, so I didn't.
First. I don't know if it was Skeleton or Spider. Whatever one played first.
When Mario got tossed through the wall.
Wow, you actually noticed that?
Yeah, the cave walls. You saw the squares.
No, I was way too hyper focused on everything else.
Yeah, same.
For me, it was like when the camera was spinning around Mario, and like there's a moment where you see the wall texture, like as it's spinning. I'm like, that's fucking Minecraft. Like I literally yelled.
That was the same as me.
Yeah, that's when it happened for me as well. I saw him go through the wall, but at first, ironically enough, I actually thought it was Travis. I thought he was like flying through a TV with pixels. And I thought, oh shit, like they're doing No More Heroes. And then as it progressed, obviously, as soon as I heard the whatever, like the weird Minecraft sounds, I knew, okay, it's gonna end up being Steve.
Bro.
And, wow.
That trailer, even though it wasn't like a spectacle or anything like the other ones, it might be one of the best. Just because like it keeps you in the dark for so long, and then the payoff is probably... Is this the biggest reveal?
I mean, it broke literally. We always talk about the reveal that would break the
Ultimate, probably.
What about just in general? Because like Minecraft.
In general, I don't know. Cloud was kind of big.
The thing
but Minecraft's way bigger.
I like looking at the reactions from the Nintendo store, and unfortunately, obviously, it's closed right now due to COVID, so there was no like live reaction of the group of people at the Nintendo store watching it. But usually, I can gauge hype based on how many views those videos get. And like the top 3, I think previously were Sans, Everybody Is Here, and I want to say Cloud. So it's the kind of thing where it's like I think it probably would have been on that level. I was blown away as somebody who like never played Minecraft before. Who literally not until yesterday I played it for the first time, but we can talk about that later.
That's crazy.
I had never played it. I went my whole life never. I played Builders, so the Dragon Quest Builders game.
I mean, but they're nothing alike.
No, yeah, but
we have a server
like Minecraft, and I just never got around to playing it. So I played for the first time yesterday after seeing the trailer, and yeah, it's amazing going back and rewatching the trailer now, like having played the game, all the amount of little Easter eggs that are in there, all the. I mean, of course, we'll talk about this once we talk about the Sakurai presentation today, but they really, like, they put in a lot of love with this character. It's clear they've been working on Steve and thinking about Steve for years. That this isn't just something that came up, in the past 6 months where Nintendo reached out to them. This is clearly something they've been thinking about for a long, long time.
Wasn't that a tweet from that Mahjong
He
guy?
said it's been in the works for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
So that's prior to even.
It took 5 whole years. Do you remember when Sakurai had a Famitsu column in 2018 where he was just randomly talking about him playing Minecraft?
Oh,
I bet
probably that. Yeah,
that was when he started studying for development.
And like you think I looked it up, like around 2015 is when Minecraft Wii U, like the Mario edition, came out. So obviously they were already like talking to Nintendo about like Minecraft and stuff. So you could tell they probably maybe wanted him for Smash Wii U DLC, but obviously when they saw the Wii U was like dying, they were like, let's just shift it over.
Yeah,
I mean, it definitely took a long time for them to make this character too.
Yeah. It also
he has so much shit. He has
day.
so much shit, man.
You have to rework all the stages for the building mechanic. You have to code in each item drop on each stage material on every single stage, all over 100. And I think for the Omegas, it's just set.
It's random,
no matter what.
Yeah, you said that it's set no matter what for the rent. But for the regular stages, though, they went back and they coded it in. So like Corneria has all iron. On the Donkey Kong levels, you get all wood.
So crazy.
Ironically, bro, like even though he's like the most simple looking character in the game, maybe next to Game & Watch, he was probably the hardest character in the game to develop.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Bro, it's so funny because like you would think like whenever like you like would think of a meme that Steve would get in the game, you'd think he'd look like all those like weird animations people make of Steve, but he literally like there's that one screenshot of him and the other character on the Minecraft stage, and you would not know it's Smash unless you saw a different like a Mario in there or something.
Well, the one
like,
where it really stands out though is I don't know if you guys have revisited the Smash website and you look at the banner. But in the banner, like in front of Greninja, is where they put Steve, and he's like coming out of the ground. It literally looks like somebody just photoshopped him in there. It's
this
not
is the most cursed one.
It's so funny, man.
This image is the most cursed.
I bet it's the
with Dark Samus.
Oh, Dark Samus.
What the fuck is
I just
this?
going where like Mario's just like there, and then what the fuck?
This picture has the same energy as that one with Dante going, what the hell is this? Just looking at the Minecraft world.
It's just so fucking funny, man. Like it's like you watch that trailer because like the two characters I always said I didn't fucking care to get in the game would be like Waluigi or Steve, but the way Steve was put in, I like couldn't be mad. I was just in utter shock. I was like, what the fuck?
All of his animations are perfect. Like his getup
so
animation,
funny.
he just like rotates up.
It's so
fucking
authentic. It's
janky.
amazing.
Yeah, there's all the jank. Like I'm pretty sure the animations are ported. Like they have to be just ported from Minecraft.
Straight
They
up,
might be,
yeah.
yeah.
So funny.
It is pretty amazing too when you think about it, because again, the initial shock I think of actually seeing Steve is in the game was a lot, but it is also the kind of thing that once you see him implemented into the game and you realize how much love and care went into it, that it's like, oh, why didn't this happen? 3 games ago. Like this is perfect. This really makes a lot of sense.
I feel this is every single Smash Bros. Character. It's like I didn't even want Steve. I was gonna go back and listen to like prediction videos we made. I'm pretty sure anytime we came up with Steve, I was like, yeah, I kind of don't care about him. But like after seeing him, I was just laughing. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious.
The amount of care is put into him, and it's like all the Smash Bros. Characters, all of them get like that level of care. And so to me, it's like crazy that people were ultra upset about this, and it's just like, I don't understand when there's 20. There's 4 more characters coming. So if you don't like Steve,
Yeah,
Because
that was the
Minecraft is a
weird thing.
baby game, and Smash Bros is for adults.
Wasted DLC slot, bro. Can't believe it.
That I don't understand. Because like obviously I did not care about Minecraft at all. And it was like one of the first trailers in which the first time that I watched it, like I wasn't screaming in a pillow. But I still
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, I mean, usually I'm screaming in a pillow.
Yeah, that was tough.
Hey,
He wasn't yelling. He was just like, oh, geez.
How is that sus? Well, anybody who watches my reactions knows I scream into a pillow so I don't bother my neighbors.
Bro, fuck
Nah,
the
I bother my
neighbors.
neighbors
You
all
just
the
have to,
time,
you
bro.
have to think about. Okay, Roger. So the picture this way, right? Picture that pillow. Okay, it's still on a bed. You're laying face down, screaming into that pillow. What is that?
Hey!
All right.
Oh, what the
Done.
What?
Yeah, you're looking
Bro.
All right. Anyway, so we're moving on.
Fuck the pillow, bro. Ross
It
screaming.
was the kind of thing where I still thought the trailer was like really funny. And the whole way that it, especially upon rewatching it, I'm like, damn, I really should have known this was Minecraft from the moment you see the blocks.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, and the way it starts too, you're like, because obviously like it pans to like iconic characters, like you see like Sonic, you see Pikachu, you see Cloud, you see Marsh. Like, is it gonna be like Crash or something? Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
thought it was
Just-
Crash. The
Yeah,
second I saw
Crash.
Sonic, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's Crash.
Yeah. And that lines up because Crash 4 just came out, right? So
Yeah.
I really thought one of the Mii fighters today was going to be Crash. I thought they were going to do like his mascot costume from the commercials.
I hope not, bro. I hope he's
So that'd
safe.
be funny.
Yeah. But yeah, didn't end up getting Crash. We got Steve. I think most of us are pretty happy about it, right? Based on the like now that we've seen the full presentation and everything.
I
it's
mean, I
pretty
feel
cool.
like there's no reason to be mad or upset about it.
Especially there's 4 more characters too. I think is the other thing. Like I saw some people in my comments saying, "Oh, I'm going to refund the fighter pass now." It's like, why? There's 4 other fighters.
No, you're
What's
not.
wrong with you?
No, you're not. You're lying.
Yeah.
You're not gonna refund
100%
shit.
you're
lying.
not going to refund anything.
Also,
Bro,
like this character is a lot of people's childhood character.
Of course.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
now, like 10, Minecraft's how old? 10 years?
More.
Probably, yeah.
Bro, I just
Yeah, so
after
like
seeing him,
kids
after
that
seeing the
started playing
presentation
it
today,
are they're
11
20.
years.
What'd you say, Shofu?
so after seeing the presentation today, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Nah, he clean.
Yeah,
He's
bro,
fucking
his
clean,
moves,
bro.
his forward air and back air looks so good.
Why is his forward? What the bro? His forward is so fast.
Yeah, his forward are
Yeah.
so clean.
And it's
It's like the
spikes.
fastest disjoint, bro.
And it spikes
Like-
for free.
See, I thought
Yeah,
I
like-
thought I didn't think that move looked that good because it looks so stubby.
Yeah, it's very short, but I don't know. I'm sure you're gonna have some kind of setup into it. That down tilt looks pretty nice.
That was
All his moves look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that blew my mind as somebody who's like semi-casual was him just like making blocks to keep people off the stage. from
Bro,
recovering.
that's
That
gonna
was
be
fucked up.
so
That was
funny.
really fucked up.
Bro,
Like,
I
if
can't wait.
people really take advantage of that, we are going to see some ridiculous Steve combo videos.
oh, of course,
dude.
I
easy.
can't wait. Like, I really genuinely can't wait.
I think he's probably gonna be one of the better DLC characters. They just look really strong.
He has some shit.
The only
bro.
thing that's sort of sus is like his recovery. I don't know if it's good or not.
bro, it's gotta be.
His recovery's
Well,
broken.
it's like Pit's glide from
Yeah, he has
Brawl.
a
isn't it?
glide.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
the
can-
glide,
I
but it
cannot
looks like-
believe they took glide out of the game as a whole mechanic and gave it to
They
it
fucking
just looks
Steve,
way more
bro.
janky though.
Charizard can't glide, Meta Knight can't glide, Pit can't glide, but fucking Steve can. Shit is
Bro, and fucking
crazy.
Minecraft too. This man got fucking side being, and the Minecraft has layers. Like everything has like he's such a like you said, like a simple ass character. He's so
Right.
fucking complex. There's so much shit to him.
The minecart is interesting for a couple of reasons too. Because one, it was fun to watch it like bouncing off of the rest of the stage when he was doing the spirit battle.
Yeah.
But two, as I was seeing Steve do it, I'm like, damn, why was this not Donkey Kong side B since like the very first game?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you're
Steve,
right.
if he jumps
Programming
out,
that kind of thing.
he has a projectile command grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how his grab like puts you in a fucking like little like, cage too. It's the man. Everything about him is so janky and funny. It's like unbelievable.
And Kirby too. I love the way Kirby looks.
Oh,
Where they just
Kirby.
make Kirby a little
Kirby
block.
is
And then
perfect.
all the different variations of Kirby too. You can see if you're using Kirby in any different color, he turns into like the little blocky version. I think is hysterical.
It's great.
So I guess real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad that he showed Kirby off, like specifically.
Oh yeah, well, because there was that one picture that went up like 2 days ago.
Yeah, yeah.
When photoshopped it. It looks pretty similar to this though, didn't it?
It's sort of
it was
different.
just
has
it was like a
layers.
mod. It's pretty like the mod was just a little bit more complex.
Yeah. So while we're on the topic of moves, let's just go over them. So his standard B is mine, craft, and build, right?
Yeah.
So it's all three in one. So you could build blocks. You can craft to make your weapon stronger, which is also a really cool mechanic that you use the different materials to then make your weapon stronger. Apparently the materials are tied to each of the weapons. So the pickaxe uses certain materials, the sword uses different materials, and you can level them up all the way to diamond, which I didn't know what that was until I played Minecraft yesterday, but that's kind of cool. And then you build blocks using the materials as well, and these blocks can be built on the stage, in the air, off the stage to keep people from recovering. It's just it's a very useful mechanic.
So wait, like for Minecraft, like people that know, it's like, how do I get diamond if I'm attacking the enemy and my weapon can break? Am I like not supposed to attack them
No, you still
until I
attack
keep
them.
building?
No,
Yeah, like-
are you talking about in Smash?
Like yeah, in Smash, like because you know how you,
If you get diamond, I'm pretty sure it'll be more durable anyway.
okay.
And it looks like after you dig for a while, you're guaranteed a diamond. It doesn't look to be too rare.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's not. He was saying that it's not randomized. Like if you dig in specific spots, you're gonna get like a specific set of
Yeah.
Because that's what it's like in Minecraft too.
Okay, fair.
That is wild though, that every single stage was programmed to have those blocks in there and that it's not
Insane.
random. And that like Steve players, if they know where every block is on every stage,
So
you
funny,
just
dude.
go, like, and mine up the right things and do some crazy combos. But yeah, so that's his standard B. His side B is the minecart we were talking about earlier, where you can trap them in the minecart to throw them off the stage, or you can use the minecart to sort of like bounce from side to side on the stage to attack people. Looks pretty
Well, you
interesting.
need walls. You need walls.
You need walls, right? Of course,
Right.
you need walls.
It's also the fact that like the minecart just has a hidden mechanic where if you have a gold bar and redstone, you can make power tracks.
Right.
Yeah, so that move is Banjo-Kazooie side B mixed in with just a command grab. That's a projectile also.
Shit's crazy, dude. How are you? I don't see how you kill this character if he doesn't actually die.
Yeah, like
If you have resources, you can probably
can't
come
get
back from
it. You
anywhere.
just can't do it.
Because you can literally
he has
build in
any
the
materials,
air,
he
you
can
can jump off that shit.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
understand why he can build midair. It's so weird. But
That's
I
so
mean,
funny.
it makes sense, I guess, in terms of Smash.
So, but that doesn't happen in the game. You can't build in
No,
there.
you can't build midair,
No.
not even in creative mode.
Because the one thing I noticed when I was playing for the first time yesterday is that when you like attack the bottom of a tree trunk, the blocks of the tree stay floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't like put a random object in the air. There has to be something attached.
Got it.
Like,
Got
you
it.
have to attach something to
Got it.
something.
Well, very strange. His up B we talked about already. The glide. So like
yeah.
Shofu
Looking at it
Charizard
now, and I was
can't
wrong.
fly,
It definitely looks really good.
Pit can't fly. Meta Knight can't fly, but Steve from Minecraft can.
I
So there
mean,
you
we
go.
know why those characters can't anymore. We know.
Well, sure, but Steve.
But- And it seems like what they did with him is just made it so if you try to go up, you're just not going to go anywhere. You're going to die.
Oh.
So
At
that's
the
just
very
the issue
least-
of cruising, where you just keep going under the stage.
At the very least, as well, he doesn't get like a glide attack out of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like
Right,
he's
right.
He's pretty much helpless.
He has a hitbox in like the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
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 When he shoots the firework.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's still
This character is really awesome though. Like
Yeah,
by
he looks
far,
super fun.
this is definitely my favorite DLC character ever.
Ever?
very interesting.
Ever.
Yeah, like Bayonetta was the one that I got that I wanted the most, and like Banjo was the second. But like, I think in terms of just raw gameplay and what he can do, and everything that went into this character, he's probably my favorite.
Wow.
It's
We haven't
just
even
like-
gone through the other moves yet. There's still other moves and other tools that we got to talk about, like the down
he,
B.
he looks awesome. Like everything
Yeah,
about
down
him's
be
good.
clean, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
He's
TNT or he's
clean.
fucking killing Mario, Sonic is fucking funny.
Well, so the TNT can ignite, so you can, you know, if you have like a NES player or something shooting PK fire, it'll explode. It'll explode over time, or you could put a pressure plate that they can then walk over. What was amazing is like if you're off the stage, if someone's off the stage fighting Steve, you can block them with blocks, put the TNT there, put the pressure plate for where they're gonna roll into it, and just
Yeah, we
explode.
get a picture.
It's amazing.
This character's ledge trapping sounds so toxic.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Here.
Being off stage versus
bro.
this character.
Put the TNT
Go ahead
behind
and
you,
put this-
down
go
tilt
ahead
at
and
the
put this on the
ledge,
screen.
up smash a couple times.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah, the up smash.
That is amazing.
I feel like you'd be able to roll through that.
Oh yeah, and you can
Maybe?
like drop the anvil too. Oh my fucking god.
I didn't even.
Yeah, it looks like you can just run through the
I feel like you'd
TNT.
be able to roll through
Oh,
all
so the
of it.
TNT isn't solid.
Yeah, Sonic just ran through it.
never mind.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Oh.
That's better. Okay.
You can't do what that picture is, and you can't
Well, it
just.
seems like
place
whenever you
there.
put the TNT on the ground, though, it automatically spawns the pressure plate, though. If you do it in the air, it doesn't.
Well, if you. Well, I don't know though. Is the invincibility frame of them rolling off the ledge like gonna hit the pressure
So
plate?
rolls are really bad. Like I bet you if you put that like 2 spaces back in the middle, it'll just
Yeah.
activate on the roll.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
I don't think this is the play. I think you put the TNT further back, and I think you do down tilt or up smash on the ledge.
Yeah, because down tilt is so obnoxious. That shit is huge, and it's affected by
fire,
gravity
bro.
for some reason.
Arc fire, but you can drop it off the ledge.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The anvil really is
Bro,
awesome.
I'm
It's
saying, did you
also
see
the
the angle that
fact
the
that you
down tilt
can-
pops you up, bro? I mean, where's the
Yeah, you
Gamer's
can do
tweet at?
stuff out of it.
then his up
the-
smash is the magma block thing.
The anvil is so dumb. Like, I didn't expect you to be able to jump off of it. I thought you would have had to commit.
Yeah. No, you can just jump
It's
off.
just-
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's so stupid.
I'm sure you'll be able to do something out of that down tilt. Look
It
at
looks like
this,
it.
bro.
Which
Your
one's
jab is
down
really
tilt?
fast.
Is it the torch one?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
flip.
Yeah.
Got it.
I got it on the screen right now. There's no way you can't fucking forward air out of this fucking down tilt and spike somebody for free. Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
because forward air comes out at like frame 2.
Right. This shit's crazy.
Such a dick
Run
move,
off
bro.
That's really fun.
Like,
when
you know people are gonna be assholes with this character.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
fucking god.
Well, I thought it was legitimately really funny because you think of Minecraft and you think normally like a game for kids. Obviously, people can enjoy it of all ages, but primarily you think of the demographic and it's children. And I think of like what kids would probably most complain about on For Glory are like Little Mac players, or a lot of them are Little Mac players. And I just thought it was so funny that he's like, yeah, basically, if you play Little Mac, you can't fight this guy. Like you're gonna die. Like, it was really really funny.
I mean, I think it's going to be really interesting when it comes to like Steve at high level. Is I feel like the people who are going to be really good with Steve are the people that like very much like the specialists, kind of like Mega Man players.
Sure.
They know how to play the character because they play him like a Mega Man game. You play Steve kind of like how you're playing Minecraft. I think that kind of creative approach is going to work really well for like a certain set of players, like people that aren't so much focused on like the Smash fundamentals and are more focused on just understanding the character specifically and all the nuances that are there.
I love
Especially with all the jank that he's gonna have.
somebody in the chat just said, "Listen to us, high level Steve."
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what the fuck is happening, man? Like, because it's a character we've all mentioned because it
Yeah, of
sounds like a joke, and it's like that's why no one literally like everyone. I saw a million people be like, "Oh, I mentioned this years ago." It's like everyone's mentioned it.
course,
It's just the fact that it actually fucking happened, which is nuts.
I feel like it was great they announced Banjo first, because then it took all the spotlight away from this. So then
I
it just came
completely-
back, and everyone.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah.
The reveal happened
No one
right when I thought
expected
it was
it.
gonna happen.
That's exactly.
Everyone was
Oh, no, go ahead,
everyone
go
was like, now that Banjo's in, Microsoft can't get any more reps.
I'm so glad you bring that up because I said this before. I've said it on Twitter twice. I'm sticking to it. We are getting Master Chief in this game. Final character of this character pass. I will make stake bets with every single person currently on this call right now. I will buy you all stake E3 2021 or whatever, SmashCon,
All right, that's
whatever.
fair.
Whenever COVID's over. Well, it would be 2022 because then the fighter pass will be out. So
All right,
2022
this is
SmashCon.
what I want, Microsoft, instead of that, Roger, right? If it doesn't happen, you have
Yes.
to guarantee we're gonna get a panel. You're gonna try for a panel at SmashCon, whatever.
I'll do it. SmashCon 2022 will have a panel. I'll buy you
I'm
all
gonna be
stake.
asking
All
for
right.
that one, Mike.
For my
Guaranteed, I will
bet-
put money down. There is no doubt that by the end of the fighter pass, we do not have Master Chief. There's
For
no
my
way.
bet,
Okay.
I want your YouTube channel.
That's not happening. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. But I mean, if you look at everything, with the amount of love that Microsoft has given to Sakurai and Nintendo obviously asking about the Minecraft stuff, them reaching out about this, you've got Minecraft in the game, you've got Banjo as a game, you've got 2 Microsoft reps in the
So
game.
you're saying that Nintendo owes them a favor?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
That's what I'm hearing.
You look at Cuphead, who's already a Mii fighter. Technically, now they own Bethesda, so Vault Boy's a Microsoft character too. You've got all these other opportunities to put them in there. And if you also look at the layout of the DLC characters, the 4th DLC character was Banjo. Then we got Terry, then we got Byleth, then we got Min, and then who was the new number 4? Steve. Next, we're gonna get somebody else, then somebody else, then somebody else, and then Master Chief. Every 4th is gonna be Microsoft. I'm calling it right now. And even if it's like not guaranteed, I'm still gonna stick to the stake bet thing, but I feel like it's minimum like 60% shot now. Because I also feel like if he was not going to be in the game, Master Chief would have been a Mii Gunner costume and it would have been shown off in this very direct. And the fact that it wasn't in this says to me,
See, Roger, I'm willing to accept the idea that Master Chief is gonna be in the game, but I feel like this theory is reaching. I feel like this theory is just
for sure reaching.
Yeah, I think he's
not
going to be in too.
But I think he's for sure going to be in now. I had no doubt about it. I feel like that's one of the few locks at this point.
Do you think with Steve being such a like massive social media explosion that the next character that they show is going to get at least some sort of shit because it's not something that's beyond the success of
That's just
Minecraft?
Smash in general.
No,
like
no,
that's
that
just,
matters.
Depends. I think if it's a Pokemon or something, then yes. But I think if it's like a fan favorite, like Geno or something, then I feel like no.
So my thing is, there's a bunch of people who like it, and then there's a lot of people who hate it.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
there's enough people that are upset about this. You put in something else, they'll probably be just as fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're taking into account like Smash fans and people looking up reactions online and stuff. Like the general public, Minecraft is like one of the best-selling video games of all time. Like
it is the best selling game of all time.
Is going to be like, oh my god, Minecraft is in Smash Bros. That's awesome. You know, I don't think there's that many people upset about this.
No, the like bar is like way more massive. Like again, it's just like this was also like the energy I missed because like really you think like again Terry was cool, but he was more of a niche to general audiences. I know he's iconic to SNK, and then you had Byleth, who obviously the world hated. Again, still cool, and Min, who again world like it was like, but it's like to have finally like a character that it feels like you can't get away from seeing it on the timeline, literally breaking the internet, seeing all these memes everywhere. It's like this is like that DLC energy I fucking missed.
Yeah.
Like,
I
the
feel
video
like-
that announced it had like 1.7 million views in like 2 hours. It was ridiculous.
Man, what is
Yeah,
this,
that's just-
this tweet that you just linked to?
I fucking love this
Oh.
guy.
I'm turning it on right now.
I love this dude. He makes fun.
Rewinding a bit to when we were talking about just like why the trailer itself was really good. I remember complaining a good while back both about the Byleth and Min trailers where I felt like it was too obvious. Like immediately as the trailer started, it was like, okay, it's you know what it is.
It's
But
literally an advert for the game.
Yeah, but I really appreciate that. At the very least, with this trailer, there was some suspense as to who it was going to be because there was that build up towards the point where Mario breaks through the wall. And, like the people who knew the moment when he broke through the wall, and then it just like there was that delayed reaction afterwards. But I think that's why that trailer just worked a lot better.
Yeah.
As somebody who doesn't play Minecraft and there's a lot less attachment, I think that trailer was really, really good.
Yeah, completely
That's
agree.
really cool. Yeah, like you can't even like properly sync every reaction because like everyone like says like Minecraft at a different moment, like,
Sure.
which is so cool and funny. It's that's like you said, bro. That's what I adore about that trailer. It's like there's that like different moment. Everyone knows it's the character, and you just can't like. It's so ridiculous how he's I mean, even his fucking render is literally just like his. It's not even Smashified. It's just like his fucking character model standing like a brawl render. It's so funny.
There was a tweet that Mike made that I agreed with it as well. That if I wish his model was like the actual render for the official Minecraft like cover of the game because it looks much more refined and
It
colorful.
looks cleaner.
Yeah.
I wonder why they didn't do that then.
I kind of like it because like
I think-
this is what he looks like in game, so they kind of just ripped.
Yeah, I think it's just because
Yeah.
it would mesh better with the rest of the Minecraft content in the game.
Yeah.
Like I think they wanted it so like when you're using all these blocks, like when you put a crafting table down, you immediately recognize it as a crafting table because it
Yeah.
looks like the one from Minecraft.
Yeah.
Also cool that you get to play as like what's it called fucking it's so like for you get to play Alex, Enderman, and Zombie, but there's like I had no idea what fucking Minecraft was, so I just hear like who the fuck is Alex?
I thought that's what I said too. I thought they at first that was an Echo Fighter.
Yeah.
You know, they did like the full splash screen for Simon and Richter.
Yeah.
I thought like, oh, okay, we're gonna get 2 Minecraft characters. One's like, it's not. I didn't obviously think it was gonna be another fighter in the past. I just assumed, oh, we're getting like a bonus Echo that's gonna be exactly the same. And then then you see Zombie and Ender. I'm like, who's Ender?
Yeah, who the fuck are these people?
Enderman. I don't know what this is.
So the Enderman, I can't believe they put into this.
Yeah, Enderman's my favorite mob. I'm so happy about that.
So what is Enderman? As somebody who just played
They're
Minecraft
like
yesterday.
so think of it with their name, they're basically parodies of Slendermen. In essence,
Okay.
but the thing about them is if you look at them in the face, their mouth, their head like opens up and they like teleport and chase you.
Oh,
So that's the whole thing
Yeah, they're
about them. So it's just very creepy. So I couldn't believe they put that in Smash of everything.
Yeah,
And
his
that's
shot is so funny.
yeah, the one where he's looking into Snake's box.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Or like he's just standing in the rain and he's just looking up. It's so weird.
Yeah, it really is wild. It's wild. I never honestly thought this was going to happen in this way, but it is just really funny because going back to what Fidel was saying earlier, you know, we haven't had a character reveal like this, I think, since Banjo. Because, you know, Terry obviously was fun if you know what King of Fighters is, but it wasn't like a break the internet level thing. Violet obviously disappointed a lot of people, and Min Min maybe would have been like a bigger deal if they hadn't said beforehand, oh, it's going to be an arms character. If they had just randomly dropped a trailer and you didn't know what it was, you didn't know who it's going to be, and it's like an arms thing, and then, oh my God, it's Min Min, maybe it would have been different.
Well, I feel like the Min Min one, it was kind of, I feel like,
It was
for me
obvious.
at least, it was obvious.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the whole
just-
thing. It's like, we know arms characters, like, everyone's hopeful for all of a sudden, like, it's probably Min Min.
Right.
And then
right.
when it was Min Min, it's like, okay, well.
And it's also interesting to note too that it's the Steve trailer has since become the most liked Smash DLC trailer in the history of Smash Ultimate. It's got 180,000 likes as of right now, this recording. And a very, very, very close second is Joker at 179. And then after that, there's like a pretty huge drop off to then Byleth, crazily enough, at 143. But Byleth has 86,000 dislikes.
Jesus Christ.
So I would say, you know,
Violet
Steve
got the most interactions.
The one that shocks me is that Banjo was so low on here, but then I remembered that Banjo was attached to the direct. So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
released
Yeah.
beforehand, and then they had the trailer go up, and Banjo's was like a whole re-upload. So that's the reason why Banjo's, because I think Banjo's would have been way higher.
What I think is
The random
interesting.
trailer.
What I think is interesting about all those trailers is that Byleth has at least 20K more interactions compared to
Easy.
Joker and
Because
Steve.
everyone was
Yeah.
fucking mad.
Yeah, so it just
Mhm.
Byleth was a huge talking point, even though it
Yeah.
wasn't as huge of a character as Steve and Banjo and all that.
Yeah.
But I think that comes with that massive ratios because these characters are way more widely known than Terry and Min Min and Hero.
Sure. Of course. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. But while we're on the topic of characters being entered into Smash Brothers, we might as well talk about the new Mii Fighters. So we get a couple Mii Fighter costumes
Don't
in
do
this.
this to me.
First, we get. Well, I'm going to save yours for last. Don't worry, because it was last. We're gonna do. First, there were 3 new. Also, this was weird too, because Sakurai said during the presentation, "Oh, because this is before Minecon Live or whatever." He's like, "We're only going to show Minecraft characters," and then went to show other characters. So the
Yeah,
first
I feel like he recorded that and they changed it later.
it could have been,
That
yeah.
was a month ago.
So we
Month and
see
a half.
3 Minecraft characters. We get the Creeper. We get the Pig, which is just like,
So funny.
and we get
Imagine getting your ass beat by a fucking pig, bro.
That's what I
Amazing.
weird mashups that people are gonna do with the Mii costumes. Yeah,
Oh
like
my fucking
pig head
God.
on some random, I don't know, on like a
Sans.
anime girl body or something on Sans. Right. And then you also have the diamond armor for the Minecraft characters. So those are the 3 Minecraft things. Something interesting to note: the Creeper and the Pig have disjointed limbs on their
It's
Mii
so weird that
Fighter.
they're doing that.
So Rayman for Mii Fighter coming up real soon. That's what I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a Rayman disjointed.
It seems likely now, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, sure does. Then after the Minecraft characters, we end up seeing the Gil from the Tower of Daruga game, who was in the previous Smash game, right? He was a Mii Fighter. costume in
What
that.
is that game? Does anyone know?
I don't know, man.
I have no
Old
idea. I think it's
Namco
Japan
arcade.
only when I looked into it a little bit in the past, but I don't remember. It's been a
I know.
while.
I think it's in the. They have like the Namco Museum games, and I think it's in the Namco
Oh, the
Museum.
Namco game.
So random.
Yeah. But I guess it's really popular in Japan, which is why they keep putting in the Gil outfit in Smash. And I guess they imagine, Namco developed it, so why wouldn't you put
Yeah.
it in there?
Right, yeah.
Interesting to note, though, since we're on the topic of returning costumes, this leaves 4 costumes remaining from Smash 4: Gino, Lloyd, the Monster Hunter, and Chocobo. Now, Chocobo, I'm assuming they're waiting for another Square representative, so they'll drop them with that. Gino could potentially be the same thing as well, or they could put Gino in the game.
Crazy thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
Crazy thought. 4 costumes left. 4 DLC slots.
Okay.
What? Chocobo.
And Monster Hunter could be one of them.
Chocobo.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
Chocobo for Smash.
I at least want
Well,
the
it's
Monster
very
Hunter
iconic
costume,
Final Fantasy.
if anything. I literally went and learned Mii Sword Fighter just for that costume. So they at least give me that, I'll be happy.
I think at the very least, if we get Monster Hunter as a playable fighter, even if we don't, even if we get some other Capcom rep like Dante or Phoenix Wright or something, I think we'll get that Monster Hunter costume regardless.
Updated
It's
one.
really only a matter of time. The only ones that I think are questionable are Gino, the Chocobo, and Lloyd. But Lloyd also doesn't seem questionable either because Namco's developing the game. So at literally any point, they could put Lloyd in there.
It's crazy to me that Namco has only Pac-Man when they made 2 Smash games. It is insane.
Well, they
They have a lot of like sub content within the game that's belongs
Well, I mean,
to them.
Yeah.
but it's like all these other companies. Microsoft, this is their first rodeo. Here's 2 characters. And it's just like, I don't know. It's weird to me.
See, the lack of the Square Mii Fighter costumes and the fact that we only have 1 Square character in the game is what leads me to believe we're going to get a second Square character. And I
Yeah,
just
there
don't know
has
who
to
it's
be.
going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like Gino or Sora or both of them or whatever. Those 2 seem the most likely. But I do feel like whenever that Square character ends up showing up, I think that's when we're going to get those other Mii Fighter costumes.
It's gonna be the pro tag from 16.
Do you mean like second Square DLC for this game or second Square? Because obviously there's 2 Square characters already in the game. I'm assuming it should be second Square DLC.
I don't consider. I guess you're right with the hero, but I mean like the second Square DLC. But I also I don't necessarily consider Hero a Square Enix character or a Square character. I consider him an Enix character. And obviously Square Enix are the same company.
That's definitely stretching it. It is the Square
I know.
What the
When
fuck
the
did you
Dragon
just
Quest
say
is
to me?
published now, it definitely says Square Enix slapped on that box. What do you mean?
Yeah. But I still feel like we're gonna get a second one. I think we're gonna get a second one. Yeah. You're right. I should consider the Dragon Quest character a Square character. I'm stupid.
We got fucking Bomberman. Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
So happy, bro.
Interesting thing about that too is that the Bomberman costume changes color based
It
on
has
your move's
alts,
favorite
man.
color.
Sir.
Alts.
Yeah, that costume looks so good. I saw Bomberman, I was like, oh, it's gonna look all ugly.
Dude, it's just the
It
assist
looks
trophy.
so good.
Perfect.
They literally just ripped the assist trophy model and just let
It
you
looks-
use the Mii costume.
It looks even a little better.
It does look better.
Yeah.
It's higher polygon.
Character, yeah.
So cool, bro. I'm like, that's saying it's like I'm so happy that they do this now. Like they make the Mii costume
Yeah.
so
It's like-
faithful.
It's like what they do with Brawlhalla with their like crossover characters. Like they're just skins, but it's cool to have like more characters in the game.
Of course. And the other thing I like too is that he pointed out, if you just do all Bombermans and you put on like high bomb,
I'm gonna do that.
match a Bomberman with X
Oh
bomb.
my god,
which is pretty
Totally doing that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So we get Bomberman, and then of course we get the deconfirmation of Shofu's most wanted character.
Damn.
I feel your pain, believe me, I do. Travis Touchdown from the hit series Travis.
Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that?
F in the chat for Shofu, please.
I want to bring this up because I also
M-rated,
about this.
M-rated games.
Yeah. So
They did the same with the Altair and Assassin's Creed.
And I thought that was weird, and I brought this up on Twitter because I'm like, well, Persona 5 and Bayonetta 2 are both M games, so what's the deal? But I guess after Persona 5 was added, the ESRB went in and said, for any other M-rated thing, you can't like promote more M-rated games like an E10 plus game. So now they have to go by the name of the character anytime they get included. But then that opens the floodgates, because if we end up getting like Dante, it's not going to say X Devil May Cry, it's going to say X Dante. Or if we get, Master Chief, it's just going to say X Master Chief instead of Halo.
Well, I would say, like, on a character reveal, don't they not even do that anyway? Don't they just...
character reveals.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is apparently the ESRB changed this after the character reveal of Joker, and we haven't had an M-rated character since.
Oh, okay. So we can just see fucking Smash Bros. X John 117.
Right.
But yeah, no, fucking rip Travis. I mean, I guess Duda saying no comment that other interview was meaning something.
Suda's funny though, because Zeph, I saw you responded to Sakurai's tweet to Suda. So Suda put out a thing being like, "Oh, Travis is a Mii Fighter costume in Smash," and Sakurai tweeted at him,
Motherfuckers said
Congratulations.
congratulations.
It's still a big deal. It's still a big deal.
I know.
Sakura was probably like, "Look, man, Travis's fucking recharge animation is kind of sus, so we can't put that shit in the game. So we gonna give him a Mii costume." And he was like, "Bet." And
He did.
congratulations.
Immediately following that, he wrote something in Japanese. I forgot what it was, but it was like, "Oh, he's a Mii Fighter, congrats." And then he started retweeting like American fans of No More Heroes being like, "Travis deserved better than this." And he retweeted like a bunch of people doing this, and like journalists and all these other people being like, "Let's mourn No More Heroes today," and all this other weird stuff.
So
I don't
funny.
think he's particularly thrilled, but I think he's at least happy that it's in the game at all.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
Which is,
It'd be
I mean, it
crazy
is
if he
cool
wasn't.
that we're getting a Travis costume at the very least, that is being acknowledged at all. And
getting your foot in the door with a costume is a big step.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, K. Rool was a costume before, Crom was a costume before. They've all been costumes before. You can come back from this. Don't worry, it's not a forever deconfirmation, just for this game. Though I think Shofu's right. I think the jerk off lightsaber animation thing is probably not something that's gonna fly.
Hey, they'd have to put that shit in the game, considering they pay so much attention to detail for these newer characters. I don't see how they couldn't put that in.
Yeah. So that's that. Those are the Mii Fighter costumes. We then get the reveal of some of the amiibos. The Banjo one looks awesome with the jiggy pad on the bottom. That looks great. Then we get Terry. We get Byleth. He mentions that we're probably going to get a amiibo for Steve. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm sure every character's getting an amiibo.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, why not? And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap for the Sakurai presentation. Anything else you guys want to touch on while we're on the
The
topic?
character drops in 10 days, bros. We get to go mining in 10 days.
So we were talking about this before the show actually started. We're thinking the
Talking
next
about nuts?
episode. No, okay, not
come
that.
on, bro.
We're gonna talk. So we were thinking, because obviously we could do one next week, but I don't think there's gonna be really any news next week. But Steve comes out the 13th, so 10 days, on a Tuesday, and normally we would do it on a Monday. But there's rumblings of something happening later that week as well.
Motherfucker ain't.
So we are going to wait until the 16th to do the next episode.
Yeah, rumblings of what, bro?
Yeah,
I don't want
What's
Smash
rumbling?
Bros.
what rumblings, bro? I didn't hear anything.
I haven't heard shit.
I keep Rebellion didn't say anything.
We're doing okay. 16th is when we're going to be doing the episode.
Friday got the nuts.
We're going to be talking about do this.
Fucking drop
I get in
cover,
trouble
boys.
every week. Every single week I get in trouble.
Pikmin 4 Deluxe?
No, just relax. All right. We're gonna do a podcast after a couple days with Steve. And in case any other news drops for anything else, we'll do it on
Just in
Friday.
case.
The 16th, just in case. Exactly.
Just in case.
On the topic of Minecraft still though, did any of you who didn't play Minecraft before pick up Minecraft after this announcement? Like, did you play it at all?
Of course not.
In our other Discord, we started up an entirely new Minecraft server and we're all playing it again because it's just something we do every now and then. But with this, we were just like, damn, we should play Minecraft again.
Yeah.
So we just bought a server and we've just been playing.
Do you want to plug the server name?
No,
Why? You don't want the Japan time people to come into the server?
Of course
not
not.
my server.
Oh, all right. Okay. Never mind. Japan time people, you're banned? Coast says you're never allowed in the server.
not what
That's
he
it.
said.
I didn't say that at all.
That's what I heard. That's how I heard it. You said no. I don't want to.
I heard you were talking about some nuts.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
You
It
like
was talking about
putting
nuts.
words in people's mouths, Roger.
Oh my god. What else? Oh, this is unrelated. But you guys have talked about it on the show before, and I wanted to bring it up. Since the last Japan time, I've started playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you did it.
That game is awesome.
How far are you?
I am about like 15 hours in. I'm level 16.
Oh, geez,
I-
yeah.
Oh, you aren't even there yet.
No, but I've done like a bunch of side quests. I started as a marauder of the cat guild. What's like the cat people?
Mikote.
I'm one of them. I'm trying to be a pirate. And it's awesome. That's all I wanted to say.
And bro, let's talk about that fucking sick ass Pokemon music.
Wait. Okay, so let's talk.
I didn't
Okay,
even
we
watch
should
it
talk
yet.
about the Pokemon news. I completely forgot about that.
That music.
Let me
video
pull it up real
was
quick. All right, there was a lot of news regarding
Real
Pokemon.
quick, speaking about the music, that Minecraft remix, bro.
Oh yeah, the music.
Fire, bro.
Incredible.
Fire.
Yeah, really good. So yeah, we got some new information. Crown Tundra in Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to come out on October 22nd, which is pretty cool. So we'll talk about that on the next episode of the show. We saw the look of Galarian Slowking revealed. He's kind of ugly. He's bleeding out of his head. I don't really like that very much. But we saw Galarian Slowking. He's a poison psychic type. We saw what's his ability? Wait, Shofu, what's his ability?
He like negates stat
He
drops.
nullifies stat changes.
Stat changes. Yeah, he's like Haze when he switches in.
Yeah.
Got it.
Wait. Before we get into more Pokemon, whatever,
sure.
let's rewind back a bit because Connor's here.
Hello,
right
I
on.
just joined.
Welcome, Connor. Welcome. First off, we got to ask you, what did you think of Steve in Minecraft, the
Oh,
presentation?
I thought it was
Share all your
fantastic.
thoughts.
I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I thought in every regard, in terms of like a good pick and like translation of the game, I thought it hit every note.
Right on. That's what we like to hear. I'm assuming you watched the Sakurai presentation this morning then.
Yeah, I did.
Did you have any particular thoughts about his moveset or like things
I
that you
thought
liked
it
from
was.
the stage?
I thought it was honestly, in terms of any DLC character they've done, probably the best they've done. Again, in terms of translating a character, like,
Yeah.
it was so accurate to the game. The animate exactly how I wanted them to put it in the game as well. Like in terms of stiff animations and kind of that whole shtick, with the mining being incorporated into his moveset and
Must
everything. I thought it was
be
just
fucking
great.
nice, huh? To get your
Yeah.
character in Smash Bros. And have a.
I
I'm
wasn't
not
even like
I'm not
that
even
big
being
of like a
salty. I'm
Must be
talking
Minecraft.
about.
nice, yeah.
I'm talking
I
about
wasn't
the
like
fact
that big
that
of a
they.
supporter.
No, I'm just saying the fact that they actually pay that much attention to detail and his moves are literally like I think that's
Right.
really cool. But then there's characters like Ganondorf and fucking
Yep.
like they're just
Yeah.
there. They're just shells of what they could actually be. That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, that goes
absolutely.
back to what I was saying with Donkey Kong too, is that the minecart thing, I didn't even think about it before, but then I'm like, that would make so much sense as a side B for him. How was that not something that they updated over the course of how many years to do in Smash Bros? It just would have made a ton of sense for Donkey Kong. Or literally any of the Donkey Kong characters. It didn't even need to necessarily be Donkey Kong. They could have done it for Diddy, they could have done it for K. Rool. 3 times they've surpassed and they haven't done the minecart thing, which is interesting. Yeah. So we were talking about
Connor, you knew Steve was getting in, right?
I did not.
You got
know
that insider info?
No, they didn't tell me that.
Nobody told you that? So are you a regular Minecraft player, Connor?
I got big off Twitch from doing Minecraft at like the right time, but like I never was like big on the game itself. Like I just got lucky around the time. But it was a joke because earlier this week they emailed like select partners that I guess they have tagged under Minecraft about the Minecraft event today.
Oh.
And me not following the game did not know what was secret and what was not, so I leaked like all the information. And people were like, "Oh, you leaked it." I'm like, "What do you mean? This is just it didn't say in the email what was public and what wasn't."
Yeah.
So yeah, Mojang got mad at me. But
Wait, so you leaked that Steve was a character?
no, I leaked that.
Roger
like,
doesn't
the
listen.
update.
God damn.
The update they're doing to
I
Minecraft
misunderstood.
is what I leaked.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything about Steven Smash.
Okay. So people just put 2 and 2 together and were like,
It was the Smash stuff was unrelated. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, right on. Well, you're not banned by Mojang now, are you?
They certainly don't like me though.
That's all right. You're fine. We'll bring it back to Pokemon real quick, because that's what we're on the topic of with the Crown Tundra stuff. The one thing I actually really liked in that update that is just a basic quality of life thing I'm so happy they finally did is that hidden ability item, where now you get the hidden ability just through feeding your Pokemon this thing, and you could basically turn your starter, you could turn any Pokemon into a competitively viable one using that. What is it? It's a hidden ability chip or something?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
You just don't have to
I'm
breed
really
as much, I
liking
guess.
how much quality of life they're putting in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what they're adding to Pokemon in terms of like you're able to make a competitive team easier.
Yeah, like all mechanics and stuff are great.
Yeah, no,
but
I like those mechanics being more like easy to access, but I feel like it's kind of taking away a bit from like the collection aspect. So I wish they had like more like cosmetic stuff like shinies to like make up for that and bring that back to the game.
I would
Because
like
right now it's
another
like
variant of shinies.
yeah, because right now it's just so you don't even need to like do specific breeding anymore. You can just make your Pokemon, which is cool. I like that from a competitive angle, but I think they should add more like collection-based stuff like that.
So one interesting thing is, does this mean that every Pokemon is back now, or are there still Pokemon missing?
There's still Pokemon missing.
Yeah,
How many? Curiously.
I think like 200 or 300.
This update isn't adding very much. I have the
Yeah,
list if you want it.
It's adding mainly legendaries, the Gen 3 starters, fossil
So just post the
Pokemon.
list. It's adding like the Nidorans.
Yeah.
They're leaving a lot of Gen 4 stuff out. I wonder why.
Crobat's there. Well,
A few general Pokemon.
Got to be for some remake coming down. The pipeline.
Next year, that anniversary.
Yeah. Next year's going to be a weird one, man. I don't know what's going to happen next year.
Is there a Pokemon anniversary next year?
Yeah, next year is
Yeah.
25. They're gonna
It's
go crazy.
Pokemon, it's Zelda, it's Metroid.
It's Sonic, and we're getting a new game.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Sonic,
Multiple
Zelda,
games.
Metroid, and Pokemon all have massive anniversaries next year. Jeez.
Well, let's see if Nintendo cares about a Metroid anniversary.
I don't think they will. I think the
No,
most
they won't.
maybe we get a 2D Metroid game or something, but I
Look
certainly
at
get
the
a
Prime trilogy they've
anniversary.
had finished for years. They just haven't
That
put
too.
it
Get a nice pat on the back.
They're gonna let you know that they rehired the entire staff at Prime 4 again.
And there you go. I think Zelda for sure will be getting stuff for the anniversary. I think they're going to be doing like a whole bunch of stuff for that, either with Breath of the Wild 2 or
a bunch of stuff, a
hopefully
3D
there's-
collection.
Yeah. God.
What'd you say?
That Mario collection, I think really I hope people's expectations are set in stone now for Zelda.
You know,
Oh yeah,
I heard-
think we would
I
get a
heard-
re-release. Oh, go ahead.
I heard in the Zelda, for the Zelda anniversary, they're doing a thing like Pokemon Go for Zelda where it's like Breath of the Wild, where you have to climb mountains yourself and then you find Pokemon seeds.
and you can find the collection.
Yeah, I think at most we'll probably get like a re-release of that anniversary thing that was on GameCube, where it was like NES Zelda 1 and 2,
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
Master Quest, and Link to the Past, and that's like, there you go. There's your anniversary thing.
Skyward Sword, maybe.
Yeah, I
If
saw
we're
some people
lucky.
being like, "Oh, Triforce Collection with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword." And I'm like, "There's no way in a million years. These Wii U ports have been $60.
Yeah.
Tropical Freeze is $60. There's
I
no
feel
way
those
they're
games
gonna
are just
put
too
Wind
big
Waker
to put
HD
like
and
3 of them
Twilight
together
Princess.
like that.
Yeah, and a remaster of Skyward Sword. No way.
I
There's
think
no
we
way.
get.
No, I'm not saying included. I'm just saying next year.
Next
Yeah,
year.
I think we get the 3D collection of Ocarina, Majora's Mask, and maybe Twilight Princess from Wii U, like as a $60 collection
Yeah.
with no upgrades to the original two, just like the Mario one.
Yeah.
And then,
Fingers crossed they just bring over Wind Waker.
and then if we're lucky,
that's
we
all
get
good.
Skyward Sword as like its own release.
Yeah. I still kind of feel like we're gonna get Mario Galaxy. It's its own release after the stuff with
So
All.
I feel like just
Breath of
the Breath of the Wild 2 is just their anniversary thing. I don't know why people think, oh, it
Yeah,
had to
I'm
do a
not-
collection. I feel like they're
um,
releasing a game.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mick. Like, also the difference with Zelda is like, it's not like with Wind Waker, it's been re-released. Twilight
Right.
Princess has been re-released. The only one that, and like with the Majora and Ocarina, they were remade on 3DS. Like, it's not as big of a deal to have all three of them like bundled into the new console. It's like, I feel like the biggest deal, like they could next year literally just do Skyward Sword HD and Breath of the Wild 2, And then if they make N64 Online, just put Majora and Ocarina there.
See,
And
I would
call it an
actually
anime.
love if they ported Ocarina of Time, Link Between Worlds, and Majora's Mask from 3DS as the collection to Switch, and then
Yeah,
it's like
I only want that if I have the option to play the originals. I don't want that shit forced on me. Otherwise,
oh, you mean
in
you
the
have
dark.
like both in there, where you have like the remake and the original? That would be awesome. Yeah, I would love that.
But I think them putting 3 ROMs on a cartridge and releasing it, and then also releasing Breath of the Wild 2, takes no effort.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they make double the money.
Part of me feels though Breath of the Wild 2, while obviously it would be like an anniversary game if it's their big holiday game next year, I see it more as like being their Switch Pro talking point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like if this was a normal year, I think Steve would have been their E3 reveal. I think this would have been like the banjo at the end of the conference. And I think March of next year, probably regardless of whatever rumors, would have been Switch Pro. I think that we would have gotten in March Switch Pro and Breath of the Wild 2. And I think now that's not the case. And I think Switch Pro, Breath of the Wild 2 are going to both launch holiday next year. Because there were so many rumblings about the Switch Pro and, you know, manufacturing details. And then it didn't go away. It's just them saying, okay, we're not going to release this year.
Have you seen the Capcom guy? The Capcom leakers?
Yeah, and then Monster Hunter Rise comes out like right after in March. Yeah, exactly.
No, the Capcom guys that leaked like Resident Evil and Rise both. He said that the Switch Pro is real and coming.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It is.
And we all know it's coming. It's a matter of when.
Yeah,
I think it'll be shown next year.
I think so too. I think it's shown in March. I think it comes out in the holiday season, and I think it launches with Breath of the Wild 2. And I think it's not. I don't say launches with it like it's a new console because it won't be. It'll be like a new Nintendo 3DS or whatever.
No, you heard
3DS.
like I showed you everything, right? Where he said, yeah. Okay, so just for chat, what the Switch Pro is. The reason why this is what the Capcom guy said. I'm just repeating it.
Yeah.
He said the reason why Switch games have had their frame rates uncapped is because when the Switch Pro comes out, the frame rates will be like stable and clean. That's why it's not like locked or anything.
Yeah.
God.
Which is good. That'll be very nice. Seeing some stable frame rates and good games. Is there a Monolith anniversary next year too?
I mean, not really. There's 20.
You know what the anniversation is? It happens once a year.
Obviously, I meant like if it's a big number. I guess it's not. It's not like the 20th.
I think it's like a random number next year.
It's 22nd, okay. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, because I was wondering if maybe they're we'll probably see their new IP next year anyway.
Maybe with the new Switch, we'll see it because it'll probably have like an immense like processing power required for it.
Yeah, I think from a business standpoint, they probably wanted something about the Switch Pro this year with all the consoles coming out. Like, they at the very least would have announced it for March, and the fact that they didn't makes me think it is holiday next year now, and they're going to announce it later.
Yeah.
They would have wanted to say something before the new consoles came out.
Totally agree. All right, so we talked about Pokemon. We talked about Steve. Tokyo Game Show. There was some stuff showing up there. We got.
I can't believe we haven't done one since then. Wait, actually,
that was last weekend, right?
It was last week.
I don't think there was more than one thing shown at TGS that was interesting.
Well, they had the Rise demo where you got to see playable gameplay of Rise, which looked good. And then
Hyrule Warriors,
Hyrule Warriors. That's what was interesting.
Yeah.
That was sick, man.
There was
Young
PSO2, New
over
Genesis.
trending on Twitter.
Put her in Smash.
Yeah. Impa was cool. She looks fun. That game looks good.
I'm buying that game day one. That thing looks clean.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love the first Hyrule Warriors.
It looks like Breath of the Wild. Like they really did such a good job of just recreating that engine in a Hyrule Warriors game.
I think they recreated it though.
Yeah, I think they just gave them the engine.
Oh, do you think so?
They just adapted.
Yeah, I think they
did
the engine. Yeah.
Part of me, I thought we talked in the last show.
No, I think it's that they gave them the assets.
I think it's just the shaders on the models that they gave.
Yeah, exactly. Like they gave him the assets, but it's in the Warriors engine.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal. I really think that. Yeah, I also agree with Connor. I loved the first Hyrule Warriors game, and the only reason I didn't pick it up again on Switch is because I put like 100-something hours on the Wii U.
I've been getting back into it on the Switch. I played every night. It's awesome.
Was the Hyrule Warriors, was the Fire Emblem Warriors game any good?
Yeah, I still play that every night. Yeah,
I don't like it.
I play it. Really?
Yeah, it's just so like I think it's just compared to Hyrule Warriors, it's just so bare bones of character diversity and like stuff like that. I don't know. I didn't end up jiving with it.
I disagree with you in terms of character diversity. I agree. I think it's worse than Hyrule Warriors, but in terms of gameplay, I actually like the strategy of it and being able to command each person and having like the roots and then getting more different weapons and leveling them up. Like that's the thing and the history mode too is fun where you play through like the stories of the old games in different missions. Like I enjoyed that as well. Also, I just really like Fire Emblem, so that's a big reason why I like it. But
this what the other Warriors games kind of are. They're just really big fan service. While this one feels like it's like a preschool. So it's more than just like, oh, here's a bunch of characters you like. It's like, here's the story that you like fleshed out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're still gonna get that, I'm sure, with like characters that are non-canon to the actual story and like a history mode type thing. Like I'm sure there'll be some type of free mode where like Sidon and the other champions from modern day are gonna be playable.
I almost feel like they won't. I don't know. I feel like if that was going to happen and it's coming out so soon, we would have seen something. But I feel like
I think they might keep
because they're keeping it very focused on.
Yeah, they said something that was like.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. They said something that was like Hyrule Warriors was a festival, and Age of Calamity is reliving history.
Oh,
so I think it's going to be all in the past with no non-canon characters.
So that would be what? Link, Zelda, Impa, the 4 champions, probably the King of Hyrule, maybe the mini Guardian, the baby Guardian.
Or a regular Guardian.
The mini Guardian doesn't look to be playable.
Well, look, no, but just because it's like not like like the difference is Hyrule Warriors is celebrating history, but like this game could like in the free mode celebrate like Breath of the Wild. Like that's like the free mode could just have Breath because you could have like some cool, interesting characters from Breath of the Wild in free mode if you went through that. Like I'm sure there's no way they can have it.
I'm not arguing against Breath of the Wild characters. I'm saying I don't see them just taking like, oh, here's Toon Link or something.
No, exactly.
No, I think it'll be Breath of the Wild characters for sure.
I think there's a lot more potential with Breath of the Wild characters than people even realize. Like you could put in who's the leader of the Koroks or whatever. Like even just having him as like a wacky, funny character.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the dude from the Yiga clan, the head of the Yiga clan.
Yeah, and then on top of that, there's the characters in Hyrule Warriors. Like, there's more than people realize because each weapon is like a whole entire character, pretty much.
Right,
so
right.
Each character could have multiple playstyles and stuff.
Well, that's the other thing that they showed off in the demo is that there are weapons that you can pick up off of other characters. So I didn't see it when I first watched this, but at the very, very end of the demo, when Impa's fighting the Wizrobe drops a fire rod and she starts to use it.
Okay,
yeah,
but
those
fire
are like
were
the durabilities.
They're like
pickup
so
items.
Stand still and actually use it. But then like there was another demo they did where Link found the spear and he had a whole different moveset for the spear.
Oh, so does it work like the first Hyrule Warriors then, or is it a whole new thing?
Kind of like a mix. It looks like.
It's like a mix.
I think the weapons you pick up in the wild they break. Like those are the ones that break. Whereas like your main weapon you pick for the mission is the main one. But like if you find a weapon in the environment, it'll break like when you use it too much.
Got it. Something else I'm thinking about right now in terms of characters that'll probably show up, especially because they mentioned her in the very beginning of the demo that was at TGS is Purah, the 124-year-old like inventor girl. She's most likely going to be playable too.
They played a remix of because she was in the ancient lab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they played during one of the streams a remix of the ancient lab.
So there you go then.
They'll probably have her use like a normal guardian or something that's not evil yet.
That'd be cool. Well, maybe that's how the baby guardian comes into play. Maybe the baby guardian is part of her moveset or something. Yeah, that'd be cool. It looks awesome. It looks like it's going to be the best Nintendo collab Warriors game yet. And I'm happy that it looks as good as it does. And I really do feel like it fits in nicely with the rest of the holiday lineup now. While we're on the topic, by the way, I was going to bring this up with the anniversary stuff, and then I forgot to. Has anybody been playing Super Mario 35?
Yes, sir.
I've been playing
Yeah.
What were you saying, Shofu?
So I've been playing Among Us.
Oh, well, obviously everybody's been playing. Well, have we talked about that really on the show at all?
We did.
Briefly.
They're getting
Briefly.
Oh, I'm saying that's pretty much all I've been playing aside from like Smash.
Oh,
during the day.
yeah.
But Mario 35 is really fun. Because it's just there's something about like some. I mean, I know on Twitter, Zeph was saying this too. Like some matches can go on a while because like there's no like real time limit if everyone knows what they're doing and they keep like going through. But it's like it's shockingly really fun to have like the Mario. Because at first, when I first saw, I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. But it's just Mario 1, so how fleshed out could it be? But like, there's something like there's a lot of strategy to it because like stomping on Goombas gives you extra time, and then killing enemies also like you could send them to other people's screens, and it's like there's like a cool diversity in like the level design and the way you manage the time meter and everything. Because people can basically like they can make it so that like when they kill enemies, it makes it so that you lose time on your timer. So it's really cool. It's really fun.
Yeah, but it's like anybody that's somewhat decent at Mario 1
Exactly.
has infinite time, so the timer doesn't matter. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
I've played, I think my record is a 35-minute match of that game. I don't like it
Jesus,
very
wow.
much.
That's
35 minutes.
And that's essentially every match. Every match after a certain point is like 15 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah.
I played a couple times, but I never got past like 9th or 8th, I think. I think that's like the highest place thing I got.
I got it. I'm happy.
I'm not good at Mario games. So I figured like whatever, it's fine. It's like I like the 3D ones. I just play through Sunshine, I'm good. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before just like moving into random miscellaneous topics?
So one thing for TGS, I think, well, not here only I care about it, but they shut off Tokyo. They shut off PSO2 New Genesis.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gameplay.
That's right.
That looks sick.
So I'm thinking of something else that I know you're a big fan of. Dragalia, 2nd anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Showed a bunch of stuff off for that. Anything interesting? Anything that's going to pull me back
I
in?
actually really like the Battle Royale mode they put in.
There's
a lot of people don't like it because it's PvP, but like it doesn't take any of your existing character stuff. You literally just take like you have a default. Everyone has default. You just fight each other. It has some issues, but I think it's fun.
Is that already in the game?
Yeah, it's in.
Oh, I'll go play that then. Give it a try.
Oh, Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, but nothing's really happened yet with Animal Crossing.
It's not really them.
Yeah, I guess.
They added the pumpkins and the DIY stuff, but it's not Halloween yet. We'll talk
I
about that
guess
when
so.
Halloween comes around.
That's
Come
true.
on, Fidel.
That's true. That's true.
Season 2 of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus dropped last week.
True.
There you go.
Very
Season
few
2.
but it's a very, very good game.
Halo 3 ODST dropped on PC. That's the biggest news of this month.
That's right.
Crash
They got an
4
Master
drop.
Chief Collection. Has anybody played Crash 4 yet?
Yes, sir. This shit's lit, man. It's like it's already 2 or 3 worlds in. Best Crash game. Best controls, fun music. You get sick costumes you can unlock. It's fucking sick. Play Crash 4. Do it.
Okay.
I want to replay the Insanity trilogy, I think it was called, because I haven't played it yet.
Oh yeah.
Anything,
Crash
yeah,
4.
anything
It's
from
better. Honestly, I would even say play Crash 4 and then go back to the Insane Trilogy because like because the Insane Trilogy, it's one of those things of like if you don't have nostalgia for it, a lot of the level design stuff can be like frustrating.
Oh, but
Whereas-
for me, I do. That's why I want.
Yeah. But like for most people, it doesn't matter if you jump in because like you'll like the modern controls. They have like modern and classic mode where like you don't have lives, so you can just at checkpoint just survive forever, or classic mode where you can make it so you get your lives and your game over. So it's really sick though. Check it out.
It's pretty cool how much like love Crash has gotten in, like the past few years. Because even like the Insane Trilogy and then like the Kart Racer, which is so well done.
Yeah. Well, it's
all
huge,
good.
man.
They added new content as well, like after it came out.
Yeah.
I'm sure when we get to the crawler costume too, it's gonna be one more check mark on the box. A lot of games now that I'm thinking about it have actually come out in like the last 2 weeks. Did anybody play Star Wars Squadrons?
Hell no.
I forgot they even came out. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, came out Friday. That Mike's response, I just heard him go "Ugh" in the background.
No, I just stretched. Don't worry. I'm
played it.
waiting to play that in VR.
I heard
Oh,
that
yeah.
the VR mode was disappointing. That's what someone told me.
Oh,
last
is
night.
it?
Someone told me that. I was surprised.
Damn.
Oh, dang! All right. Forget Star
Genshin
Wars.
Impact.
Genshin Impact. Yes. That's the Breath of the Wild ripoff game with anime characters.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of it. I was tempted to not play it because
It's fun.
I hadn't heard good things at first, and I saw people playing it, and it looks really fun. So I'm trying out later tonight.
It's comfy. It's a game that you just kind of play, going around, doing little quests and finding stuff in the world, and you just kind of lose yourself in the game, lose a few hours here and there. It's nice.
Well, I agree with that. I also play a lot of mobile games. I know at its core is what this is. So like,
Yeah,
my
it's
brain
fair.
goes straight to what is the meta of this game. Maybe it's a little toxic, but
the
like, what is
thing
the meta and what do I need to get?
At the moment, it's just a single player. There's no like PvP or anything. It's just a single player open world game at its core. So you don't even really like. You can just go through with the free to play stuff, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but I want to push stuff. So do I need characters and gear. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not a new problem.
it is indeed.
How do I make it not a game anymore and a job?
I see just real quick, I'm going to highlight a message. Someone said, congratulations, Shofu. 11 years on YouTube. You've been doing it, big man. Respect the grind, consistent and motivated. There you go.
I've been
Wanna
out
read
here,
that
man.
out? Nice little message.
Been doing some shit.
Wait, I kind of want to like hold off talking about Hades because I still haven't played it yet, and I'm
Yeah,
planning on
same.
playing it next week.
I want to play it too.
Yeah,
I've heard nothing but praise for the game.
Same.
It looks awesome.
Literally, it's your entire timeline, Zeph. I've been seeing it for 2 weeks, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna break down and play this game. It sounds amazing.
Good.
Yeah. So I feel like we should save that, table that discussion until we all play it more. Let's see what else. Did anybody
Oh
play?
yeah, Adam won a spelling bee.
You what?
Huh?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want a
I
spelling bee?
I won Coney's spelling bee, I guess.
Shut up, bro.
My
Not bad, not bad.
SHOUT.
Shout outs to Veer, I'm taking Connor's place.
I didn't realize you needed me right then. I was.
It's alright.
You still won. What was the word that Viren helped you with?
I couldn't fucking spell connoisseur, dude.
Honestly.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to help. So picked a good pick.
Wait, what word?
Connoisseur.
Oh, connoisseur. I thought you said coast word for a second. I'm like, you can't spell that. No. Trying to think of other. I think that's it, really, in terms of games. I think we've pretty much covered everything. Talked about Genshin a little bit. We talked about Crash. We talked about Star Wars.
Wash your hands, bro.
Yes, everybody should wash their hands and stay safe. Keep your masks on. Any miscellaneous topics you guys want to jump in? Oh! Has anybody watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet?
Yes, the
No.
first episode.
Yes.
I want to finish
Okay,
all the shows that I
clean.
didn't finish from last season first.
Okay. We'll talk about once there's more episodes of it. We'll talk about it on the show. It's
Hey,
very
all I'm saying is season 2 rents a girlfriend. That's all I'm saying.
season 2.
All
All right.
I'm saying is
Season
Haikyuu
2
is back.
Maki-chan?
Haikyuu anime is back.
Well,
That's
It
what
was
everyone-
so good. I was excited to see it back.
Yep. Trying to think what else. Saw a bunch of people saying Donald Trump got COVID. That's correct, and we hope he never recovers. You'll get no sympathy from me. What else? I'm trying to
Okay.
think what
I
else.
just want to say I don't wish death
Facts.
on anyone. Hey,
Yeah,
as
very
Roger say
weird.
what he wants, I don't wish death on anyone.
Yeah,
I'm with
that
Roger,
has
bro.
nothing to do with me.
100%.
I don't fuck with none of you weirdos that want people to die. I don't fuck with none of that shit. That was 100% him, not me.
No,
You're all
I just said he
weird.
doesn't recover. I didn't wish death upon anyone. I just said I hope it doesn't recover. That's all.
What?
That's it. All I
That-
said.
that-
Not the same thing.
What
Not the
does-
same thing.
All right.
Just to
then.
clarify. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think.
Did we talk about Kirby Fighters?
Oh,
We
no.
are certainly not talking about
Randomly
Kirby Fighters. No.
Bro, I feel so bad. It like dropped one night and then just no one mentioned it the day after.
Have you
still
been
play
playing
it.
it? Do you enjoy it?
I played it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I wasn't asking you, Fidel. I was asking
Oh, you didn't. I didn't even say Mike. I didn't even say Mike.
No, it's okay. Fine. Go ahead.
I was
Mike.
confused. Didn't they release a Kirby Fighters game on the Switch like last year?
That
Was
was
first one
Super
on-
Kirby Clash.
What's
It was
the
like a
difference?
4-player co-op
one.
boss fight thing.
Oh, okay.
When did the first Kirby Fighters come out? Was that on Wii U?
That was it was a triple deluxe mini game, and then they added a few characters, added a classic mode, and put it on the eShop
Yeah, I think it was
as
a
Kirby
free
Fighters
one.
Deluxe.
Was it free? I feel like
No, it was paid.
Oh, okay.
Kirby Clash on the 3DS was also a like a stamina thing where you bought microtransactions and stuff.
Ah.
So that's why it was also like that on the Switch.
You know what's crazy? That Nintendo dropped Kirby Fighters the same day that Rivals of Youth got ported onto the Switch.
Oh, you're right.
That was messed
Has
up.
anybody played the Switch port yet?
Yeah, I have.
I've
It's a good.
heard
it
the
good?
net play is really bad on that.
They patched it.
Okay, that's good at least.
They patched it slightly, like it improved it a bit, and they're gonna do more.
Okay. Are all the characters in like the DLC, or do you have to pay for them?
No,
'Cause I don't
everything
think
is.
it
Okay, it's definitive edition.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll grab it again. I have it on Steam.
If you have it on Steam, you just automatically get upgraded to everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing Rivals of Ether a lot lately.
See, I feel like I'm jaded because of stupid reason, but like I got into like the early beta Rivals, like I still have it on my computer, and I liked the way Forsberg was before. He could do so much stuff, and then they gutted a bunch of stuff from him, but he still has this smoke mechanic that's worse than everyone else's mechanic. So I'm just jaded.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Lit.
I feel like there is something else that we're missing.
I'm trying to look.
Oh, there was that garbage trailer for the new Monster Hunter movie, but we're not going to talk about that. That was just like really bad.
We didn't even talk about Rise in detail at all, did we?
I think
We did
so.
last show. Yeah.
The partner show.
mentioned it at least. Yeah.
Did we talk about the Xbox?
No. We
Bethesda
talked
thing?
about so my thing is we talked about the partner showcase, but did we talk about TGS when there was gameplay?
I mean,
Yeah,
there wasn't
but-
really like
yeah.
a lot to dive into outside of there was gameplay and we saw a couple things. But I mean, like, there's not,
I don't know what you were looking for.
well, no, but I mean, go ahead. If there's something interesting, go ahead, please. Floor's yours.
I feel there's another McDareth corner when no one else is gonna talk.
We're good. That's fine. We need McDareth corners every once in a while. That's why you're here.
So
You're great.
with Monster Rise, it like watching it. Someone's played every Monster Hunter except from like Freedom on the PSP. Since then, there's just the amount of movement you have in the game is kind of ridiculous. Like the wire bugs let you do a lot of stuff. It's like a nice mix between world, like quality of life changes with the old Monster Hunter formula. And then on top of that, you get stuff like they basically took like the Generation Hunter arts and used the wire bugs to basically keep that alive while still having world mechanics. Like you can heal while moving, you can be on your dog riding them and heal, you can sharpen on the dog and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff that takes this game and takes like, because my thing with me is like, World is a good game, never gonna say it's bad, but there's something about World as a long-time Monster player that feels off. So like Rise being in between like the old school Monster Hunter and World, I feel like it's gonna be really nice. So I'm really excited for it.
I didn't expect to have like as much freedom of movement as you could have with the wire bug. I thought it would be very selective, but I didn't think you could like aim and place where like it's precisely where you want it to be.
Like even climb up the walls, because like I was saying about this when I watched it. I feel like if this was Capcom like 5 years ago, this game would have been very bare bones, very copy paste, nothing would have changed. But like now, like current Capcom, they're actually trying to make it different enough while still taking a lot of stuff they learned from World and iterating on it. Because they literally could have just taken World, slapped it on the Switch, and been done with it. But they actually are adding so much to this. It's kind of crazy.
It looks really good too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Looks surprisingly good.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes I'm like, this does not look like a Switch game at all.
Especially when they go into the little tent area.
Yeah,
It looks vaguely like World.
Yeah.
Well, it's on a specialized version of RE Engine made for Switch.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that stuff on Nintendo saying that Joy-Con drift isn't a real
Oh
problem?
my god.
Oh yeah.
What is this?
You haven't heard about that?
Yeah, no, they argued in court that Joy-Con drift is not a real problem and hasn't caused anybody any inconvenience.
They said, "Shut the fuck up."
How? This was in court,
Yeah, this is to the judge.
and they just straight up said it doesn't exist.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? That's what the heck?
Lying.
Judge was like, "Hey, bro,
I mean, how are they gonna explain all the Joy-Cons that have been sent in the headquarters?
fault. You know,
I
it's
can't
your
move
fault."
left. I can't move.
I saw something about like you can like send in a video explaining the problem for the court or something. I don't know where to do that though.
Yeah, someone's trying to build a case right now, and they're trying to collect like feedback from a bunch of people.
That's crazy. They really don't give a fuck about us.
Speaking of not giving a fuck about us, you know, the Auto
okay.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe coming out.
Yes, sir.
After they put down the Wii U version of the game, which was cheaper.
Yes.
Oh, it's
They put
finally
it back up though.
They put it back up.
Yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward. I also feel like all the people complaining that it was taken down are not going to buy
Yeah,
the
of
game
course.
now that it's back on the eShop. It was just one of
I
those.
don't think it's gonna sell well at all, really.
The deluxe edition or the
Deluxe edition.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be like, of course it's not gonna sell well on the eShop. Why would? Yeah, I'm excited to play co-op. Definitely. Like I haven't played through the campaign.
Bingo
Co-op.
Battle had online, I'd buy it, but
Yeah,
I don't even want to play it.
I don't understand why Bingo Battle doesn't have online. That is kind of surprising to me.
Stupid.
I just don't know how meaty the story content is because they said there's new story content. I wonder if is it like an
I think
hour?
they just said it's an epilogue.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It is
I haven't
Pikmin
played the
4.
original yet, so I'll probably still pick this up.
Also, if anyone cares, Killer Queen Black is $2 on the eShop.
You said what?
Killer Queen Black is $2 on
You
the
said
eShop.
what?
Killer Queen Black is $2 on the eShop.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I'm trying. I feel like there is something.
Oh,
like
Mario! Listen, I've ever since this. This is not a good thing. Ever since the anniversary, well, not the, yeah, the Mario 35. I got back into Mario Kart Tour because I wanted that Pixel Mario. You know, it only costed me $40 to get him.
Oh
I
my
got
god.
him.
Fuck.
Listen, man, I needed my Pixel Mario.
Yeah,
I'm
my
a
God.
Pixar Donkey
I
Kong.
love Mario Kart Tour, and I can never talk about it.
Oh yeah, they're doing
Why?
the anniversary tour Tuesday.
I think
Well,
the game's
yeah.
pretty fun now. They've updated it a
Yeah,
good bit. You can
I
play
went
it.
to
man.
the
Yeah.
Los Angeles stuff. They did the LA tour with
Okay.
Yeah,
the thing.
Mario Kart Tour is very fun, but the gacha really hurts
it's
it.
horrible. It's
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah.
Like, I can't believe they didn't fix that. Like when I jumped in, I was like, okay, landscape mode makes this game actually fun to chill and sit down and play. But like the fucking like the paywall on it is
Yeah.
unreal, man. Like I cannot believe it. It's actually gross. It's really gross.
It's crazy to me that happened to that game, whatever happened with Dr. Mario, because like there's been interviews with the people making Dragalia, and they said, yeah, we could have made more money with this game and done more microtransactions. Nintendo told us not to.
It's
then
so
Mario
weird.
Kart Tour stuff comes out and it's the way it is.
They could make so much money off that game. It's like people are just turned off because the price, like to drop 10, to get a 10 character drop. And again, it's not even guaranteed characters. Like there's gliders and wheels and carts. It's like $20+. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's crazy.
It's insane, man. But it's still really fun. Like there's enough, like, cause you like every week there's like different cups and stuff. There's different events. So it's fun to at least just jump in, do some races.
Well, that is something that will be out by the time we do our next show. Is Mario Kart Tour Live. So that is the
All right.
like live racing one. Doesn't it come out on the 13th, I think, or the. Actually, I think it comes out on the 16th. Let me check this.
Yeah, it's actually that.
Yeah, the home circuit thing. I'm actually excited to play that. I think that'll be fun, like making a course in real life with all your little anime statues and having.
I'm probably gonna get it for my nephews.
Yeah,
I think that's like gonna be a hot Christmas item.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, hold on now. Who donated $100 earlier? I didn't even see that shit. You got
me, bro.
money.
Enjoy. Here you go, bro. I gave it to you, man. Enjoy. Have a good.
They said congratulations, bro.
Buy a cap.
It was me, but I did it over the course of multiple months via a
How many months you on
$5
now?
subscription.
You said
Oh
what?
yeah, you're on 81. Never catching up to that.
Money, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 72.
How many? What do you use channel points on your channel for, Shofu? I'm looking.
Nothing yet, but I'm gonna have something there. I keep telling them to save the points.
It says unlock, random sub, send message, choose emote. Oh yeah, I'm not going to use any of
I
these
haven't,
yet.
I haven't
got a whole bunch.
actually added anything myself.
Just use stay hydrated because they
Wait, hold on
reminded me to
now.
drink
What the
water.
hell is this?
They remind you to drink. You don't remember to drink water?
No, because I'm always so, like, dude. I talk so much, and then they'll like, dude, they use the channel point to stay hydrated. Oh shit, water.
You gotta get water. That's good. You got to stay hydrated.
Exactly, no.
What else? Trying to think if there's anything else. We talked about everything from TGS, and we talked about Hyrule and Pokemon and Steve. I think that really.
What's happening on the 16th?
Nothing's happening in the 16 Mario
I
Kart.
thought he was gonna say some shit. God damn.
Oh, this is a random fact I didn't know about.
Hmm.
According to a trademark application for Banjo-Kazooie, Nintendo owned 100% of the franchise, as well as Killer Instinct, and gave it back to Rare during the buyout.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah, I did not know
Where did you
that.
get that information from?
Banjo-Kazooie facts.
That's okay.
I would
Real
Rare
news.
owns them. That's really good faith by
Banjo-Kazooie
Nintendo.
facts.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say like
saying-
Banjo-Kazooie.com or something.
What you're saying is, Mike, is that we're gonna see Fulgore and Smash?
I hope so. Give me Brawler,
Yeah, I'd take a costume, honestly.
Funny.
That would be so sick. If it comes with music too.
We need some Mick Gordon tracks in Smash.
That was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we could sit here and speculate, but I feel like we've done so many Smash speculation episodes that it's just like repeating the same thing over and over. Oh, yeah. Facts about
Did you
Banjo-
talk about how for the costumes for Minecraft, still no Master Chief, and that was a second Microsoft character?
Oh, believe me,
Yeah,
God, I have been on that train in the very beginning of this episode. People called me crazy, but
You
I'm
are.
I made you know what, you're here now. I'm going to add that to it because you're here on this episode. I will add another person to that stake bet. My stake bet was that by SmashCon 2022, Master Chief will be in Smash Brothers.
Oh, I'm not betting that he's going to be in. I don't
2022?
trust him to make the right
You
decision.
said
but-
2022. Who's even gonna remember this shit by then?
I will. I guarantee you.
I won't give a fuck at all if this shit don't happen in the next fucking 5 months.
You don't want a free steak dinner from me? Okay,
Bro,
that's
in
fair.
2022?
I feel like you've made the stake bet so many times that
not a single one of them has been
I thought you
fulfilled.
have a stake bet waiting for me.
Coast, do you remember my last stake bet? Because I
No,
remember,
because I don't give a damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember it clear as day. I said stake bet to everyone in this podcast. This was before the Simon Belmont King K. Rool Smash Ultimate thing. I said stake bet. We're getting 2 more returning stages. We are going to get Brinstar Depths from Melee and Fountain of Dreams making a return in Super
Okay.
Smash Ultimate.
Let's make a bet right now. Let's make a bet right now.
At the very next direct.
Stake bet right now.
I made the stake bet right
No,
now.
I'm making one right now.
Okay, go for it. Let's
Go.
see.
Stake bet that something's happening on the 16th. That's what I thought.
You want me to bet with you on that?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hey, why'd you-
I don't think I'm gonna bet anything. I'm just, I don't know. Something could. I mean, if Mario Kart's coming out that day, and then Steve is coming out on the 13th, I don't know. I think something might. So we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna do it on Friday just in case. I will say this. If you have noticed, past 4 or 5 weeks, like clockwork, Nintendo's done something on a Thursday. Past 4 or 5 weeks, they've been doing stuff on a Thursday. Now, I don't know what else they could do outside of like a Mario Kart related thing or a Pikmin or something, but it's always on a Thursday. So it seems like a safe bet to do an episode on Friday instead of on Monday, because then we're not backed up on news. We're talking
Remember
about
when Roger? I remember Roger said this last time, and then we didn't do an episode for 3 weeks afterwards.
I'm telling
For
you,
the
at least
most part.
bi-weekly, we should just have some kind of system. We can talk about something.
fine. That's bi-weekly right there. It's 2 weeks.
There's some weeks where you just can't talk about what are we gonna talk about some weeks? The lighting
Hop
change in
in.
the new Spider-Man.
You can
Talk
talk about
about,
your newest spelling bee. We can talk about
Who gives a fuck about that? Not me.
That's at dinner time.
Okay.
The Boys season 2 ends next week.
The Boys season 2 ends next week. That's right.
Don't
just
come
said
on,
dinner.
don't ignore what I said.
We got the
You ignored you, bro.
Roger got the nuts.
or whatever. It's Mario Kart Live on the
Nuts.
You got
Nuts.
objection. All right, we're moving on. We'll talk to you guys next week. No, 2 weeks from now. I forgot already. Whatever. Just tune in. We'll talk about something. Bye, everybody.
Now tell me this No More Heroes music wasn't hidden this whole time. Go ahead and lie to me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
This shit been going crazy back here.
Our asking
Straight
for the-
up.
You got to upload this. You got to upload this like tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, of course.
Okay, cool. Just making double check.
Wait, by the way, when they showed the Travis Me costume, was that a No More Heroes song that played?
Yeah.
Oh, don't think we're getting one with it.
They've played a song for a character, even if they don't get like in the game.
Did they play Fallout music for Vault Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it for Rabbids. They did it for.
Okay.
Even Bomberman. I don't know if his song is gonna be in, but they played a song. Yeah.
If they play the song, they should just put it in the game.
Straight up, talk to them.
If you have the rights to put it in this fucking direct,
put it in the game. Yeah.
I don't care if it comes with anything. Just let me put it on Battlefield.
Shofu's unbanning people. It makes me laugh. It makes me think of my tweet. How Twitch is doing that thing where you have unban requests.
I'm literally reading them right now.
Laughing so hard.
The guy that you banned earlier said, Roger banned me for this joke. I don't think it's fair.
I did like that a lot of people, after I put up that tweet a couple days ago, agreed with me that about the unban request thing. Because it's like, if you get banned, now obviously there's room for, if someone's like, oh, it's a joke, I'm sorry, misunderstanding, whatever, that's fine. But I think it's totally fine if you ban someone who's just like a flyby troll. If you ban them, like, just ban them, just leave them. Again, if it's an honest misunderstanding, cool. Like, unban them, that's fine. But if it's a fly-by-night troll who then wants to be in your chat so badly, I'm telling you, stick with the $50 PayPal apology thing. It works. Why did you respond to that? You said I was a demon. I responded and you deleted your tweet. What's that about, Shofu?
Huh?
Why'd you delete your tweet?
I have no idea, bro.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know. I just did it.
Shofu.
You are a demon, though.
I know I am. I know. I'm not trying.
This man charging $50 for an unban.
All right, we'll be back.